Hello all, welcome back. Next example on Stokes theorem. Verify Stokes theorem for f bar is equals to xy square plus xy square I bar plus yj bar plus z square x k bar for the surface of rectangular lamina bounded by x is equals to 0, y is equals to 0, z is equals to 0, x is equals to 1 and y is equals to 2. So first of all we write the statement of Stokes theorem. So what is Stokes theorem? Close integral over C f bar dot dr bar is equals to double integration over surface S del cross f bar dot n cap ds. That is equation number 1. Now the question is to verify the Stokes theorem. That means we have to solve both LHS and RHS and show that the value of LHS is same as the value of RHS. So first we will try to solve the LHS of this Stokes theorem. So for that we required the given surface. See, we have given the surface a rectangular lamina bounded by the x is equals to 0, y is equals to 0, z equals to 0. So x is equals to 0, that means y axis. So we will get here x is equals to 0 line, y is equals to 0 line, z equals to 0, this point is 0 0 0, suppose this point is 0 0 0, then x is equals to 1, suppose this is x axis, this is y axis, and this is here somewhere z axis. Now x is equals to 1, here somewhere the distance 1, and y is equals to 2, here somewhere y is equals to 2. So if you draw the line here and join this point, this line is x is equals to 1 and this line is y is equals to 2. So now suppose this point is O, that is origin, this point is A, this point is B and this point is C. Now origin O is 0 0, x coordinate is 0, y coordinate is 0 and z coordinate is 0, and since our rectangular lamina is in xy plane, so z coordinate is 0, so we just consider this in the 2 dimension. So suppose this point is 0 0, this A point, coordinates of A point, x coordinate is 1 and on the x axis y coordinate is 0. For the B point, x coordinate is 1 and here y coordinate is 2. For the C point, x coordinate is 0, this line is 0, y axis, that means 0, x is equals to 0 and y is equals to 2. This is C point. Now we have to evaluate this single integral, that is called the line integral over this surface. So when we require the line integral, so on this surface, so see, so there are 4 lines for this surface. So you have to evaluate this line integral on all these 4 lines and especially by anti-clockwise directions. So when you consider LHS is closed integral over C f bar dot dr bar, that is nothing but this closed integral over this line OA f bar dot dr bar plus closed integral over line AB f bar dot dr bar plus closed integral over line BC f bar dot dr bar and plus closed integral over line CO f bar dot dr bar, that is nothing but our total RHS. So we try to calculate this one by one, call it as equation number 1. So we try to calculate this one by one. So for OA, see, for OA this line, now here x coordinate is 0, here x coordinate is 1, that means x is varies from 0 to 1. Here y is equals to 0 for OA, y is equals to 0 and here is also y is equals to 0, that means value of y is fixed, it is 0. Now value of y is 0, this implies dy is also 0. Therefore this integral over OA f bar dot dr bar, this is equals to integral over OA value of f bar dot dr bar. So f bar is given. From this we can calculate f bar dot dr bar as xy square dx plus y dy plus z square x dz. But here in whole problem value of z is 0 and that means dz is also 0. Now when you put y is 0, dy is 0, z is equals to 0 and dz is equals to 0. So you will get x varies from 0 to 1. Only the remaining term is x, the terms of x. Here x as it is, value of y is 0. So that means this total term become 0. Then plus value of y is 0 here, so second term is also 0. And for the third term, value of dz and z both are 0, so third term is also 0. So this integration is also 0. So therefore we will get integration along OA f bar dot dr bar, that is 0. That is first part. Now second integral over AB. So integration over AB or for this line AB. For line AB. See, for line AB, here the x coordinate is 1, here also the x coordinate is 1. That means the value of x is fixed, x is equals to 1. This implies dx is equals to 0. That means when you take derivative of x is equals to 1, dx is 0. And what about y? See, for the line AB, y here value of y is 0 and here value of y is 2. That means y varies from 0 to 2. So we can write y varies from 0 to 2. And z is 0, dz is also 0. Therefore, close integral over the line AB, f bar dot dr bar. Close integral over the line AB, f bar dot dr bar is xy square dx, that we already calculated here, plus y dy plus z square x dz. Now here, now x is equals to 1, value of dx is 0, so first term becomes 0. Plus the second term as it is y dy, and third z is 0, that means third term becomes 0. So only the variable is y here and limits of y are 0 to 2. So I just put the limits 0 to 2. So this is integration 0 to 2 y dy, that is y square by 2, limit 0 to 2. So 2 square is 4, 4 by 2, that is 2. Now the second line integral is 2. Now next we require the third line integral over the line BC. So for the line BC, see, for the line BC, here value of x is 1, here value of x is 0. That means x varies from 1 to 0. And value of y is 2 here. Here is also value of y is 2. That means value of y is fixed, that is 2. So for the line BC, x varies from 1 to 0 and y is equals to 2 fixed. This implies dy is 0. Also z is 0, that means dz is also 0. Therefore close integral over BC f bar dot dr bar, this is equals to close integral over BC f bar dot dr bar, that is equals to xy square dx plus y dy plus z square x dz. Now put the value of y and z here, dy and dz also. So you will get close integral x into y square, y is 2, so y square is 4, 4 into x dx. Dy is 0, that means second term is 0, dz is also 0, that means third term is also 0. So the only variable is x. and x varies from 1 to 0. Integration of 4x is 4 into x square by 2, limits 1 to 0. That is 4 into minus 1 by 2, that is minus 2. Now for the fourth line, which is fourth, for the integral over the line CO, for the line CO. See, x coordinate is 0 here, and here also x coordinate is 0. So x is fixed as 0, and here y varies from 2 to 0. So for the line CO, x is equals to 0, this implies dx is also 0, and y varies from 2 to 0. Also z is 0, this implies dz is also 0. Therefore close integral over CO f bar dot dr bar, this is equals to close integral over CO xy square dx plus y dy plus z square x dz. Now putting value of dx is 0, dz is 0, first term and third term automatically 0. And for the second term, y varies from 2 to 0. So here y varies from 2 to 0. First term is 0, second term is y dy, and third term is also 0. So integration of y is y square by 2, limits are 2 to 0. So this is equals to upper limit is 0, lower limit is 2 square is 4, 4 upon 2, that is minus 2. So put in equation number 1. So our LHS becomes addition of all these 4 integrals. First integral, value of first integral we will get 0. Second integral we will get value is 2. The third integral value is minus of 2. And fourth integral the value is again minus of 2. So total it is LHS is equals to minus 2. Now qualitize equation number 2, that is LHS. Now we have to solve this RHS. So to solve this RHS, first we require del cross F bar. So del cross F bar is for RHS. Del cross F bar is equals to determinant of I bar, J bar, K bar, dabba bar dabba x, dabba bar dabba y, dabba bar dabba z into F1. F1 for this example xy square, F2 is y, and F3 is z square x. This is equals to I bar into derivative of z square x with respect to y, it is 0, minus derivative of y with respect to z, it is also 0, minus j bar into derivative of z square x with respect to x is z square, minus derivative of xy square with respect to z, it is 0, plus k bar into derivative of y with respect to x, it is 0, minus derivative of xy square with respect to y, it is 2xy. So first term you will get 0, then minus z square j bar, and this is minus 2xy k bar. You will get this term del cross F bar. Now we required n cap. So what is n cap? As this whole surface, whatever the region, whole region it is in xy plane. So our value of n cap is k bar. Given region is in xy plane, therefore value of n cap is equals to k bar. Therefore del cross F bar dot n cap is equals to minus z square j bar minus 2xy k bar dot product with k bar, because value of n cap is k bar. This is equals to minus 2xy. Now RHS. So what is RHS? So RHS becomes RHS is equals to double integration over S del cross F bar dot n cap ds. Now in this example the value of ds also dx into dy, because given region is in xy plane. So when you put all these values, double integration over S del cross F bar dot n cap this value is minus 2xy, and ds is dx into dy. We can take minus 2 outside because it is a constant term. Double integration over the surface s, x into y dx dy. Now here we require the limits of x and limits of y. So for that, see, consider the given region. We required to evaluate the double integral over this given region. So for that we just consider the strip. Suppose this is a vertical strip. So this strip varies for x is equals to 0 to x is equals to 1, because this line is x is equals to 1. And lower end is y is equals to 0, upper end is y is equals to 2. That means limits of x are 0 to 1 and limits of y are 0 to 2, because here line is y is equals to 2. So limits, what are the limits? X varies from 0 to 1 and y varies from 0 to 2 for given rectangle. So putting here, therefore RHS becomes RHS is equals to minus 2, x varies from 0 to 1, y varies from 0 to 2, xy dx dy. That can be written as minus 2. Both limits are constant, so we can separate the integration. X is equals to 0 to 1 x dx into integration y varies from 0 to 2 y dy. Now this is equals to minus 2. Integration of x is x square by 2 having limit 0 to 1. Multiply by integration of y is y square by 2 having limit 0 to 2. This is equals to minus 2 into, when you put upper limit you will get 1 by 2 minus lower limit is 0. Multiply by, when you put here upper limit 2, so y square is 4, it is 4 by 2, it is 2 minus lower limit is 0. So you will get here minus 2 into 1 by 2 into 2, that is minus 2. That is value of RHS. RHS is equals to minus 2. It is equation number 3. Therefore from equation 2 and 3, so what is equation 2? In equation 2 you will get LHS. Value of LHS, here see here, in value of LHS is also minus 2 and value of RHS is also minus 2. That therefore LHS is equals to RHS. Therefore Stokes theorem verified. So that is the whole solution of this example. Thank you.